This is the Florida Music Fest 2003. You guys like rock and roll? Well, here we go.
What's up? I'm Christian from Naive, man. I want to thank Sean and everyone at Axis and Real Rock for having us out to the Florida Music Festival, because after all, that's how we got a deal and that's how bands are getting noticed. So rock on.
$25,000 music fans, 150 bands, 1,200 attending musicians and industry reps. The Axis Florida Music Festival, the annual State of Music in downtown Orlando, Florida. The Florida Music Festival is a breeding ground for artists and those in the music industry to further their projects. Held every year in downtown Orlando, the FMF attracts more than 125 bands, 50 DJs, and 30 acoustic artists, all showing off their skills and mingling with 25,000 music fans, reputable professionals, and some of the best ears in the business.
You guys, FMF, getting bigger every year, lots of new bands happening, getting discovered. It's by far better than South by Southwest, and at the moment it's lifestyles of the rich and famous. You gotta make it here next year.
It all takes place over 3 days, filled with independent showcases, industry conferences, and good old-fashioned street parties. The Florida Music Fest is a great opportunity to gain education on the music industry, because more than 24 major labels join the 1,200 musicians, as well as hundreds of managers, entertainment attorneys, and booking agents. Companies looking to attract anyone from the casual music fan to the longtime record producers can utilize the Florida Music Festival's 6-month promotional campaign and 3 days of cocktail parties, street concerts, and seminars to further their company and project.
Hi, I'm Mark Tremonti here supporting the Florida Music Festival with all these lovely bands. Here's one right now.
When I think of the Florida Music Festival, it's been my experience so far that there's not a lot of BS. It's the bands, the quality of the bands is fantastic, and people are generally not full of crap. And it's pretty exciting. It's like a nice plate of okra on a summer day.
Awesome. South by Southwest, watch out. FMF is coming. Great bands, great venues, great times.
This is our second year being involved with FMF. It's been great. We've been able to really expand our reach into Florida. Sean and the guys here that are running the festival doing a fantastic job of making this a really one-stop shop for Florida talent. Orlando's convenient, all the clubs are within walking distance, and it just makes for a great 3-day weekend.
3 days of camaraderie that normally doesn't happen. So hopefully it's a model for how every weekend should be in downtown. And if everyone supports it enough and everybody treats every weekend the way they treat FMF, by promoting themselves and being excited about shows, then this town will be humongous.
We drove a long way to be here, to network the band.
22 hours straight, about 2 hours of sleep.
Hands down, best festival ever played.
Hopefully this will be my big break.
I think it's great for Orlando and the Orlando music scene.
And FMF is a great place to, showcase your band. Everyone comes together, like 150 bands. It's a really good time.
What up? I'm Taco Bob from the Fiasco, Real Rock. Vegas Taco in the house, so we're just chilling out. Florida Music Festival on fire again. It's good to see you all.
We love the Florida Music Festival.
Thanks to the Florida Music Festival for supporting local tunes. Hey, why do you keep interrupting me? I'm trying to say something nice.
Each year, the City Beautiful becomes home to musicians hoping to get their big break. Central Florida News 13's Julie Kim was at the second annual Florida Music Fest, and she tells us that it's an event that's not only good for the bands, but also for all of Orlando.
3 days, 150 bands, all looking for their big break.
The bands are going to come with the highest of expectations. They're going to think that I go and I play, somebody from RCA Records sees my show, I'm going to get a record deal.
It's all a part of the Florida Music Fest, the brainchild of two guys in charge of Axis Magazine, Sean Perry and Rick Wheeler.
Per capita, Central Florida overall is the biggest music community in the country. It basically has sold over 250 million records in the last 5 years alone. If you count Creed, Matchbox 20, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all those other bands.
So for a short while, Orlando becomes a mecca of musical talent and money.
We're bringing people from all over the country in. The hotels are full. I mean, you walk around all weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All the restaurants are packed.
Lying on my bed of roses, nothing but petals and thorns.
And the stages are packed with musicians like Reed Waddle. They say he's the next John Mayer.
They're all in the same boat, you know. They're just playing their music and hoping it gets heard. That's all.
What goes around comes around at the roundabout.
It's true, it's honest, it's from the heart, from the soul.
My God, she's so good to me.
Reed's hoping that all those qualities come through to audiences here and then everywhere. In Orlando, Julie Kim, Central Florida News 13.
For more information about the Florida Music Festival or to find out about the bands that played, you can check out the website at www.axismag.com.
1,200 attending musicians, 2,500 applying musicians, 200 registered industry and label representatives, 50 registered media representatives.
The world has been taken over by the machines. The school's a budget. Do you remember the summer? I fell in love with the girl. She didn't even exist. Her voice was very high pitched, but she was alright. Oh, like lighter than the moon. Caffeine was fueling the room. Was filled with cigarette smoke and Japanese dreams. Were that more than we expected. Casanova was left inside the stairwell. Oh no, I gotta go to work. I tried. Alone in a video world, I fell in love with an alien girl, transformed into a giant robot, and anyone
The Axis Florida Music Festival, the annual State of Music in downtown Orlando, Florida.
Just when I thought it was safe to get better, New Albany sent me a lover, not a letter, whose mother was born to dream